Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode number, where are we at? 666. Ooh, the devil's number. Alright, so that's where we're at. Now I'm just here chilling. Let me put my volume up so I can hear myself. Just here chilling, trying to make life a little bit more, I don't know, enjoyable. Here, wait, where's my, there's Baphomet, the transgender god. All the Democrats appeal to the Lord Baphomet. No, I'm just here. It's been, I don't know, one of those. It hasn't been a long week. It's been a tough weekend. I know my anxiety's been acting up, and dude, I had an interview for a job the other day, and I had a spare Adderall, uh, just lying around. I took it, and man, like it pepped me up rowdy for that job. Pumped me up like fucking, when Bane uses the venom juice to fucking get pumped up, and I was just ready for that interview. And yeah, I knocked it out of the park. Pretty much got the job. Uh as long as the background check goes through, which it should. But I don't know. I know with the last job I had was getting, it was a complication somewhere. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not a good person, but I'm not that bad of a person that I can't pass a background check. All the drugs that I do take are prescription, you know. So there's that, there's nothing bad about myself, right? Yeah, no, never mind. There's a lot. And unfortunately, at the moment, my mom's staying here. And if you know anything about my mom and have been following the podcast, she's a little bit of a devil. Kind of like that movie She Devil with Roseanne. You remember that movie? I think it's called She Devil. A weird ass movie. It's not bad. I just don't really remember the plot. I think like his wife. I think her husband gets like taken by someone else, and then she gets like revenge or something. I don't remember the whole plot. Anyways, so yeah, dealing with that, dealing with my mom here, it's a little tough because I feel like, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm trapped in my room. I can go out like the backyard to take a piss, and I if I have to take a shit, I go use the restroom. No big deal. But I just don't like seeing her. She's just, I don't know. I just see her, and I'm like I don't want to deal with you. You're just evil. It reminds me of so much. Like I keep thinking of this one thing, and I know I've probably told this story before where I had well, there's a lot of instances. Like I remember there was this one time I would always give her money, my check to help her out with the rent at the apartment that we lived at. And one day I was at work. I think I just went into work and I was there for an hour. And I get a call from my mom, and she's like, "We're being evicted. They're throwing our stuff all outside the house." And I'm like, or outside the department. I'm like, "What?" We've been there for years or whatever. And I get there, and all our shit's just like in trash bags thrown out. And I'm like, "Is this for real? Like we're being evicted?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I looked it up, and it takes like 3 months before they could like evict you. And I'm like, "Well, where I've been giving you money for the rent. Where's all the money been going?" And she's like, "Bills." And I'm like, "What? Like, what do you mean?" Like, she works too. She would work like two jobs. So I'm like, "Where's all this money going to?" And then like there was so we ended up like staying at a hotel for like a day, and then getting another apartment like the very next day. I had to go fucking get a U-Haul so all our shit wouldn't get taken by people. But all our shit just got thrown in fucking garbage bags and shit. It's fucking is kind of embarrassing, but I mean, I'm pretty used to getting embarrassed, especially around my mom. And then there was a time where I had this blue truck, this Chevy S10 that I really loved, and the head gasket would blow all the time because I would just drive so fast in it, and then it would get overheated because I just wouldn't take care of it. So like there was this one time where it overheated, and the head gasket blew, and that cost a lot. It cost probably like $900 to fix or something. And so I'd saved up money, and my mom was like, "Oh, I found someone on Craigslist." to fix it. The guy can fix it, your head gasket. He just needs the 900 bucks. Okay. So or the 930, something like that. It was 900 over 900 bucks. So get the money, give her they take the truck. He I under my I'm assuming that it's being fixed, and I wait a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks, and I'm like, "Hey mom, where's the truck? Where's I need it, to fucking go out of town to see my cousin or to go to work," because I had been taking the bus or something. And she's like, "Oh, I sold your truck." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I sold it. Um, they said it was like a bigger issue than the head gasket, so I sold it." I'm like, "Well, where's the money? I could use it to buy put a down payment on a new car or buy a new car." She's like, "I paid a bill." And I'm like, "Well, what? Where's the money to that I gave you to fix the head gasket, that 900 and whatever. Why are you being like this? I've had another bill to pay." And I was like, "What? Like, where's all my money going?" Like, it was just like it was insanity, And so yeah, I always say like the fact, and then there was a lot of other instances like that where she would just take my money. I know there's a funny little story where I had bought her. And that it was during that time too, where it was her birthday or Mother's Day. I don't remember. It was like a holiday where you celebrate moms, right? And I had bought her a Snoopy because I really like Snoopy. I bought her a Snoopy fucking like Mother's Day card with an almond joy because she likes almond joys. And I think I got her a pack of cigarettes too, maybe because she's into Salem. And I'm like, "Oh, here, I got you this for Mother's Day." And she looks at the card. She's like, "Why'd you buy me a card? You should have just given me the cash." And it's shit like that my mom, I don't know, man, like, when your mom tells you shit like that, it hurts, or at least it used to. Now it doesn't. I'm pretty numb to it. There was a point too where my mom, like, got real mad at me, and she would, like, do this shit, like, to flinch me, like, how you're like, "Bitch," like, she didn't say bitch, but she would, like, try to flinch me, with a slap and then slap me every now and then, and it would scare me, because your mom's hitting you. You're naturally scared. And there was this one day where I didn't get scared, where she slapped me and I just took it and I started laughing like the fucking Joker, like or some shit. And she never slapped me again. After I basically just like no sold the slap, she just never slapped me again. And I don't know, it taught me a lot that day. And I essentially became numb. I know there was a point, man, there was something. She had gone to go with, I think, my sister to see The Color Purple, which is, if you don't know about it, it's like a very it was a play, like a musical, but it's based off of the Oprah Whoopi Goldberg movie where I don't know what it's about. It's not about like color purple dildos or anything, but it's about slavery, right? Or something like that with black people. It was a real black people thing. But they went to go see The Color Purple at a musical, and my mom, brings me a shirt, and she brings me a shirt that just says The Color Purple. She's like, "Oh hey, Lorenzo Renzi, whatever. I brought you a shirt from the play." And I was like, "Why'd you bring me a shirt? This is stupid. Just bring me the money." She got all but hurt, dude, like to where she was crying, and she's like, "Why do you do this to me? I'm your mother." And it was just like, oh my god, like Bon Appetit type of revenge that I love. That pettiness where I don't know. I love waiting. I love waiting to do a joke or an insult until it's the perfect time. Like I don't need to. How they say revenge is a dish better served cold. Like I wait till it's ice cold. Fucking, I wait so long to do any type of revenge, and I just love it. It just like I get off on that where I wait till the right time, and I could take years. It literally take years to find my revenge, on getting back at someone for anything that like they've however they've crossed me. Typically, it's with money. I'm very good at getting back at people who owe me money, but not really in the sense of getting like my money's worth. Just feeling like I've had the last word and it's a good last word, you know? But I'm not a good person. I've always said that. I'm the kind of person that I'm not proud to be, but I know what kind of evil I am, and I like to serve my justice the way I like to serve it. And my humor is the same way. You all know that. And with that with that comment, we could do the outro song and just say, that's all funny. The 666 episode, guys. I want to thank you all for listening so long. I appreciate all the comments, the shares, the sharing. I don't know. It gives me something to do every day, and I love it. Thank you for listening. Check out, the podcast everywhere podcasts are available. Just search "That's All Funny." You can check it out on YouTube. Check out the Patreon. The Patreon helps support me a lot. You get the episodes early, bonus episodes. There's a few deleted episodes there. I think yeah, there's a few bonus and deleted episodes there. You get stuff early, like I said. $5 a month gets you everything. It helps me, support doing this because I just love doing it. It's just fun. It gives me something to do. It helps support the Me Against My Mom fund. The AMF. And but I want to thank y'all for supporting the podcast, for listening, for liking, subscribing, for sharing, for caring. If you want to hit up my artist that does all the art for the show, check out at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram and Twitter. The Bear Hearted graphic art, you can't be beat. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.